This is a recording to show you the slicer software for the 3D printing. This is a step that you don't do that I want to make sure everyone knows and sees, whether you see it in class or not. So here is Cooper's keychain. He has both the SKP and the STL file. So I download the STL file right here, and then I open it in this slicer software. So this is the Prusa slicer um, software that we use, and I'm going to go into where I saved it, and I think I put Cooper on the end. Okay, so now I know that it looks reasonably sized. It looks about right. It doesn't show the colors like it shows in SketchUp. Over on this side is where I do the different settings. So right now I have it set to generic PLA, which is what plastic we have. The infill is set to 20%, which is what we usually use. And that's about what it fills in the hollow space. And then as I go up with this slider, this is what allows me to change the color. So right there, if you notice that from here, it's solid, but then there, it shows just the name and these little highlighted areas. So this little plus symbol adds a color change, and it's basically a code that it adds the um, into the G code that the 3D printer reads, so that when it gets to this level, this height, which would be 4.85 millimeters high, it'll pause and beep and give me a cue to change out the filament. So it automatically will stop, keep it preheated, let me unload the color that's currently in there, and then load a different color, and then it will continue on from this 4.85 millimeters up to the last part, which is a 5.15 millimeters. So now that I have that pause in there, I hit slice now, and it creates what's called a G code. And the G code is what the printer follows to be able to know where on the build plate it's supposed to move with the melted plastic. It also gives me a lot of different information here. How much filament will be used, how much it should probably weigh in grams, what the cost of that filament is. Look, it's only 12 cents for this particular keychain. How long it will take. So it's going to take 19 minutes and 29 seconds. I don't know why it has color 3, 2, and 1 here. Not sure if there's a change somewhere else in here. But anyway, we'll try it and we'll see what happens. So maybe this has to be brought up. To here and then add the color. Okay, so let me do the reslice. Looked like it had a separate color somewhere in here. So I just went down and changed it. So it's saying, okay, so color 1 is going to take 18 minutes, which should be the gray color. And then color 2 should only take about a minute and a half to finish off with the red plastic. So I export this G code, and it already is going into this folder, and it's going to be separate. See how it says .g code after it? So that means that it is a file that now this software can read. So let me go into this software, and let's see, that's COM6. Let me just see which one is which here. We'll let this load up, heat up, and I will actually print this right now before class starts. So I have the silver set up, or the gray set up in the printer right next to the computer. So I just want to make sure I have the right printer, which I believe I do. So I'm going to load this file. I'm going to start preheating this right now. And I'm going to go down and find keychain Cooper. And then notice there's two files here. One has this little icon with like almost like a little certificate, but then the other one just says G code. That's what I want for this particular program to be able to read. And it's just a simple matter of loading up the file, pressing print. and it says that the print's going to be was started at 9:15, so it gives me a start time. The 3D printer right now is heating up, so this will be done in approximately what the about 21 or 22 minutes. Okay, thank you for watching.